Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Kurtis and this is
Marcella.
And this is the mkshow. So first off, I know you guys missed these sit down videos. This video is going to be a story time. We had a vlog about our new apartment, which that's where we are. We had a vlog about our new apartment and some stuff went down. And we're going to let you know what happened and what apartments to avoid. But I just want to say thank you for all of you guys' support. We literally just hit 107 subscribers. Yay! That is freaking crazy, especially since we just started 3 months ago. I mean, I guess I thought we were gonna hit 100, but it is a little bit of work. It's a lot of work, actually. It's a lot of work, and I've been just trying to stay consistent with the videos, consistent on each week, and bringing out the videos for you guys. And I just thank you guys for watching the videos and also showing support, because it really does mean a lot. It really does. So yeah. With that being said, since we did hit 100 subscribers, we said that we were going to do a giveaway. Now, the rules of that giveaway were you had to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. Also go over to our Instagram and follow us over at the Instagram. And then after that, you were supposed to go into our DMs and put that you followed and subscribed, or subscribed and followed to both the YouTube and Instagram. Now, one person did that. And that one person is the winner. But her name is Alyssa and she's right here. So go follow her on Instagram. But Alyssa, we will be giving you a special gift card. You already told me which gift card you wanted. But you are the winner. So we will get in contact with you about the video so we can give you a gift card. Once again, today's video is going to be about our new apartment and how wonderful it is, you know? You want to go first or want me to go first? I'm going first, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start the story off from the beginning, like the Bible. So, 4 months ago, we were looking for an apartment because our apartment we were living in only had 1 bedroom. So we wanted a second bedroom for you guys, for a YouTube room. But, so, that process happened like this. So then we start looking at these different apartments. Some apartments wanted a lot of money, some didn't want a lot of money, some were in an area that we weren't close to our jobs, and things like that. So obviously we want to be still a little closer to our jobs, preferably Marcella, because she for some reason doesn't like to drive. But yeah, so she wanted to find a job or an apartment that was close to her job. So okay, we did find an apartment that was close to our jobs, so that's a double, or that's a plus. But that's when it all went bad. Okay, so we found this apartment, or actually I found this apartment on the internet, and this lady called me. She called me and was like saying, hey, come in for a tour and everything like that. And so I wanted to make sure Marcella was going to be there because she's the one that cares the most about stuff like this. So I just wanted to make sure she knew what the apartment looked like, because for me, it would be fine. But for her, she is the
psychopath.
Exactly. So yeah, psychopath here. But
I'm just an extremely particular person about my environment where I stay the most at.
Right, it makes sense. I wouldn't doubt her for that. But so we found this apartment. The apartment we're not the apartment we're in now, but well, yeah, kind of the apartment complex.
Yeah.
So we found the apartment complex, this one, and so we're going to the tour. It is immaculate. There is a backyard. There is
and it's a fenced backyard.
It's a fenced-in backyard. If you guys look at the other videos, it's just like that. It's fenced-in backyard. It has 2 bedrooms, big, like I mean not big bedrooms, but bigger than the bedroom we lived in. It has like a big living room, a kitchen with an island type of extension off the wall, and it was new everything.
Yeah.
New everything.
It was a new building.
New building. The building had burnt down, and the building burnt down because somebody was a little psychotic and tried to put their Christmas tree into the flame, and hopefully thought it was going to burn in the inside of there.
It has a fireplace.
Yeah, it has a fireplace, but they thought it was going to be able to burn inside of there and like disappear. But yeah, the
whole Christmas tree caught on fire and caught the rest of the apartment.
It got the rest of the apartments on fire. Yeah.
So then they rebuilt the apartments and they put in all new appliances. Well, they had to. They put in all new appliances and all new cabinets and all new hardware and everything, and it was
wood trimming, everything, new paint, new carpets, everything. Okay. So you're probably thinking, why are you guys mad then? Okay. So that is that. We get to choose our apartment. We chose the apartment we toured in. or we chose the apartment below us that we toured because we actually toured over on that balcony apartment because I think that was the only one that was available at the time. So we toured over there. Okay, so now I go in. She's like, we're in the office. She's like, hey, so do you guys think you like it? We're like, of course, yeah, like we liked it. Your personality was good. It was all good. And so after that, I'm just like, okay, so this is gonna be a good apartment. I was super excited about it. We put in our deposit to hold the apartment. To hold the apartment. To hold the apartment. To hold the apartment. We put in our deposit to hold the apartment, which was $400. $400, literally, to hold an apartment. Think about that. Make sure you keep that in mind. To hold an apartment. I'm sorry, it makes me mad still. But we literally put in all that money. And so then I didn't hear anything for 3 months at all. So I'm thinking everything's good. She calls me the day we're literally getting the freaking box truck. She calls me that day. And actually she called Marcella because I didn't answer. I don't answer my phone. But she called Marcella. Marcella's like, hey, the apartment people called. And for some reason, this thing came over me. And I was like, something bad about to happen. I didn't know what it was. And I thought they were going to be like, well, we didn't approve you. And I would have probably had to.
No, they did.
I know. They already approved us. But I thought they were going to be like.
That's the last time we spoke is when they said we were approved.
Yes. The last time we spoke was when they said we were approved. But when she said that they were calling. And they hadn't called for 3 months. Something like came over me. I get these weird feelings where bad things are going to happen and good things are going to happen. But I felt like something bad was about to happen. So I called her back and I'm like, hey, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah, we're just making sure. What day are you moving in? The day that I put on the paper, which is today. She's like, oh, I was just making sure. But yeah, everything's all set for you. She gave us how much we had to pay, which we already knew how much we were going to pay because she sent it already like 3 months before. And so I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. So then, like, I still had that bad feeling. But we still went to our old apartment and we're starting to move. Her parents were there helping us. And so we're there gathering everything we could until 12 because that's when we're supposed to meet with her. With the girl who is supposed to hold our apartment. So yeah, we meet with her. So we go to the bank, go get the check, drive up the street because it's not even that far away. Drive up the street, go into the apartment or the leasing office, and she sees us. She says hi, and we say hi, and then we sit down. We wait for her to come out. She comes up with all these papers, and so we start. Marcella's a reader, so she starts reading everything, and I started to like basically sign stuff and make sure everything was correct and make sure the rent was right and all the important things. And so then we get to the last page. The absolute last page of signatures. And she says, your neighbor is gonna love you. He just can't wait to be with you. And I was like, to be honest, the only thing I can't wait for is 7 to have a backyard. Still hits me. Literally, she says to me, oh, you have a backyard? And at that moment I was like, oh my gosh, bro, this is not happening. And at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna just let it pass by, but I still had that bad feeling. And she's like, okay, and she just froze. And she just sat there for a second. Then she left. She's like, I'll be right back. She got her manager comes over, and he's like, all big goofy. What's more important, the trim and the new stuff, or your dog having a backyard? Both, because that's what I paid $400 to hold the apartment for. The apartment that's being held. And so then he's like, well, and she just like cuts him off, and she's like, well, I guess the person who was in that apartment when you guys had filled out your application, they renewed their lease. And so I was like, at that moment, I began to become sick. I literally looked at Marcella and I was just like, and she just knows the look I gave. That look probably could kill somebody. And I gave her a look and I just looked at her and I was like, this is not happening. And the girl's like, well, does it matter if you have a backyard? I said, that's the main reason why we came here is because of the backyard. I said, because the rent was cheap and we had a backyard. I said, now, for some weird reason, I think that she thought I was gonna pay the price that she was asking me for the price that she said she was gonna charge us for the outside or the backyard. And so I was like, that's not happening. At this moment, I knew something had to give. And so then she walks back, and then I'm just sitting there with Marcella, and I'm just like, I'm not saying anything at this point because I'm just like, I'm probably about to kill somebody. I don't know how I can make it through this. And keep in mind, her parents are still there moving all the stuff, so they think that we're coming back in the next few minutes.
Yeah, it was only supposed to take like 20 minutes. 20
minutes at the max, and we supposed to get our keys and get into the apartment, and that was it. But nah, that's not what happened. So then she comes back and she's like, she has this big booklet of apartments. I don't know why she had a big booklet. I mean, I don't know, whatever. She had this big booklet of apartments, and she's like, just rattling off these apartments. And we're like, okay, well, we have to see them, because at this point, I don't trust anything you're saying right now. I said, I have to see these apartments. So then she takes us to the apartment in which she was going to give us, that was not the apartment we asked for, but she did that. So we walked to this apartment, and she gets there, she doesn't have the key for it, so she walks back. And I'm just like, at this moment, I'm like, bro, I said I don't want a balcony, I just wanted the backyard. That was the only reason why we even thought about going here. I said we wanted the backyard. And so we walk into the apartment, and I'm just like, nah, this is not gonna work. It don't have a backyard. Like, I mean, we barely spent like 2 minutes in there. I was like, nah, this is not gonna work. We need a backyard. But I mean, it looked good. I mean, the apartment looked nice and everything like that. So I was thinking, okay, well, can they find something that's gonna look the exact same but with a backyard? So I was like, yeah, we need one with a backyard. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna show you the apartments that don't have the new stuff. There's apartments that don't have new stuff, and they're looking really bad, basically. So she walks us over to this apartment that somebody literally just left out of. Literally, we walk into this apartment, and there's forks and spoons sitting on the counter. Literally, and it smells in there. Like, it is pretty bad in there. And I'm just looking around. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking around. And Marcella could already tell I was becoming sick, because I'm just looking around, and I'm just like, this is garbage. This is literally garbage. I was like, oh my goodness, if all the apartments look like this, we literally have to move out. We literally had to move out that day. Our lease was up. And so I'm just looking around, I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. Oh, I was just freaking out, bro. I started scratching my head. I started looking everywhere because I was freaking out. I wasn't freaking out, but I was mad. And Marcella's trying to comfort the girl, and I could tell the girl's getting real tense because she's like, dang, this is bad, like this is really bad. And Marcella's like, it's okay, and I'm like, no, I'm just like thinking in my head like, it's really not okay. This is beyond garbage.
But like, she was really trying her hardest to find a solution.
But she was a part of the problem.
But like, it's not beneficial to just yell at somebody.
I wasn't gonna yell at her.
No, but I feel like if like the person's not calm, it doesn't help the situation. Like, if we can work it out, like just talk through it, it can be solved a lot quicker, other than the girl just bawling in tears and now she's on the floor having a panic attack, and we still don't have an apartment.
Which happened. So we're in that apartment, and then I'm just like, I was disgusted. I just walked to her and I was like, yeah, you're gonna show us the apartment that we're gonna be in, because I'm not staying in this apartment. This is trifling. And so she's like, okay, but it's all the way over there, like down the road. And I was like, yeah, you got feet, so we're walking. And so we're walking down to this apartment, and at this moment I'm just thinking, I held myself back, like I'm like back a little far away, not far away, but probably like a few feet away from them, like while Marcella and her were walking ahead. Because I just couldn't. I was just beyond sick. So we go into the apartment, and I'm looking around. It has 2 bedrooms. It has a backyard. But when I first looked at it, I was like, bro, it smelled. It wasn't clean. Somebody literally just moved out. And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, obviously Jesus has a plan. And this is his plan, and I mean, obviously, this is the apartment we're supposed to be in, so I kind of was just like, okay. And so then, before all this, she literally just like looks at us or looks at me because she looked me in my eye and I looked at her eye and I don't know what the face looked like to her, but I knew what my face was. I knew what I was thinking and I knew what face I was producing on my face. And I felt like I felt that she was scared. So then she goes and says, "I'm just so sorry. This is just so bad." And then she's about to start crying. Marcella goes over and she's like, "It's okay. It's okay." She's like, "I understand anything happens like this." And I'm just thinking to myself like, I was like, yeah, nah, but something gonna have to happen. Rent gonna have to be lowered. So we gonna need some free stuff. I said something needs to happen because this is beyond me. I've never in my life seen it. And I was tempted to put a black card. I was gonna be like, was it because we're black? But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that to her because she's a nice lady. So then she's sitting there. She's like, yeah, I could do anything for you guys. Just let me know what you want, and I see if I can work it out. And I was like, okay. So then we got the rent cheaper. She took off some of the pets, and I was like, okay, that's satisfiable. We can live here.
Satisfiable.
What?
That's satisfactory.
No, it's like, okay, that's satisfiable. I'm sorry, satisfactory. She's a nutcase.
No, satisfiable is just not a word.
I make words every day. Nobody talks about me. Alright, hey, cuz. Okay, I'm sorry, sacrifice. Or what? What is wrong with you? Woo! What did you say? Yo, chill. Satisfactory. Jeez, bro, she plays too much.
This just reminds me of like in soccer when like the crazy moms will be like, sacrifice your body.
I apologize.
That was just funny. Sacrifice.
Okay, whatever, bro. Stop trying to always clown me. Are you good? Are you good?
It was just funny.
Are you good? Okay. So the apartment was good. It was okay. I could accept it for the price they're asking because it was cheaper than the apartment we moved out. And yeah, I just felt like we were getting a deal without getting a deal because really we should have got it free. Because it is pretty bad, bro. I mean, like I said, God does what He needs. God knows what needs to happen when it needs to happen, and this was the best outcome for what was going on. So yeah, that is the story time of this apartment. Hopefully you guys will get an apartment tour. We're trying to clean it up because it wasn't clean. But we got new furniture in here.
They told us that. So beforehand, she did give us a warning that it hadn't been professionally cleaned yet because no, but like that's important because she did tell us. They did let us know.
We didn't say the apartment name. Oh. I'm sorry.
Saying, like,
the apartment was professionally cleaned, wasn't professionally cleaned, which
because they didn't have time. Someone just moved out.
Which, I mean, the apartment wasn't professionally cleaned, but it doesn't look like any apartments were professionally ever cleaned. So, except for the new building, that's the only one that looked good. That's the only one that looked like it was okay to live in. Only. But here, there's bugs. Marcella hates spiders. So I have to kill spiders each and every day. But, like I said, that was the story time of when we got played, and yeah. I mean, it's still disappointing, but I mean, it is what it is. You can only continue to strive for greatness and strive to be better than you were yesterday, and that's what I will continue to do. And next year, we will be in a townhouse. I'm proclaiming that, and we will be rich. So make sure that if you were a part of the MK gang right now, we're going to make sure we're going to take care of you guys, okay? Because you guys started us off. You guys gave us the confidence to keep going. So, but that is the end of the video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But if you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down there. And yeah, do you have anything else to say, Mrs. Marcella Longs?
I'm not a Mrs.
Miss Marcella Longs.
I'm not a Marcella.
Miss Marcella Longs.
No.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.